Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bia Crochet, and in today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this hexagon cardigan. So for the materials of this shirts, you'll be needing your yarn, your scrap yarn, or if you don't want to use a scrap yarn, you can decide to use a plain color or double color. But you'll be needing your color base. So for this is black. The color base of this cardigan is black, but the main color is a scrap yarn. So you can decide to use any yarn of your choice. You'll be needing your hook size of 5.0 mm. I'll be using a 5.0 mm. You can decide to use any hook size of your choice. You'll be needing your scissors and your measuring tape, and that is all to make this cardigan here. For the measurements, all you need is your bust circumference. You need your bust circumference. You need your sleeve length and your shirt length. So this is measuring up to 25 inches, and for the body this is 40 inches, and for the sleeve 21 inches. So let's go right into class. I'm going to begin with your slip knot. I already have a slip knot. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back into the first chain to form a circle. So into the first chain here, go into it and make a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a ring. So into the ring you're going with 2 extra double crochets. So yarn over, go in, pull up, yarn over, go in, pull up, put through 2, put through 2. Now you have a total of 3 double crochet. Chain 2, go into the ring again, make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 again, place another 3 double crochet for a total of 6. So 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 again, place another 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 again, place another 3 double crochet. 2, 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again to chain 2, place another 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. So this is 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here. So you're going to chain 2, then slip stitch into this, slip stitch into the top stitch here to complete 6. So now we have 6 clusters. 3 double crochet here, 3 double crochet here, same here, that's 9. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. You count by your chain of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make sure you have 6 clusters. Slip stitch into the next stitch. slip stitch into your chain 2. Make a chain of 2, 1, 2, or a chain of 3. Place and that's 1 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2. Place another 2 double crochet into this. Your chain 2 or chain 3 counts as a stitch. So here already you have 2 double crochet. So you chain 2 and place another 2 double crochet into this chain 2. You have another 2 double crochet here. So now in total you have 4 double crochets here. Into this first stitch, place 1 double crochet. Into every other stitches 1 double crochet till you get to your next chain 2. So chain 2, into your chain 2 you place 2 double crochet. Chain 2, then another 2 double crochet. So into your first stitch here, place 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. Into the next, 1 double crochet. Into the next, which is this, you place 2 double crochets. Then chain 2. So meaning your chain 2 is going to carry 4 double crochets. So that'll be 2 double crochet, chain 2, and that's 2 double crochets. So this is it. So this is going to carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your row 2, each cluster will have 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here also going to carry 7. So this is 2. Into the first stitch here, 1 double crochet. Then 1 double crochet into every other. Then into your next cluster, you have 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochet, 6, 7. So slip stitch into the top stitch here. Slip stitch into your chain 2. So now second row is done and you should be having 6 sides because it's an hexagon. So this is one side here, 2 side, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 pointy sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 2 or chain 3. Place another 1 double crochet into this to complete 2. Chain 2, then another 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Into the first stitch, 1, then into every other stitches until you get to your chain 2, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet each. You have 1 double crochet each. Into this, you have 2 double crochet, chain 2, and that 2 double crochet into the same stitch. So where you have your 2 double crochet is your corner space. So into every corner space you have your 2 double crochet, chain 2 double crochet, and that would get to increase into every other stitches until you get to the next corner space. You're going to have 1 double crochet each. So this is it. So on each side, here you have 3 double crochets, here you have 7 double crochets, here you're going to have 11 double crochets. So it's going to keep increasing by 4 stitches, which is 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Chain 2 into the same corner space, you're going to have another 2 double crochet. And into the first stitch here, 1 double crochet. So now you have 3, 4. So you're going to fold. This is it. So this now is 2 inches. So I'm going to continue until 10 inches to 10.5 inches. So that's going to be between 20 to 19 rows. But I'm working on 19 rows. By then I should have 10 inches on this side and 10 inches of the other panel. So that would be like 40 inches. So with allowance, I'm working on 40 inches. So that will be for a large size. But if you're working for a medium size, then you can continue this. If you're working for a medium size, you can continue this until maybe 8 inches. This until 8 inches or 9 or 8.5 inches. So I'm going to keep working until I have 19 rows. Or maybe 18 rows. I'm going to decide on that. Or when I decide, we're going to be here together. So continue. Continue working to every stitch. Back to your chain 2. So place 2 double crochets. Chain 2, 2 double crochets. Make sure you have the same number of stitches on every side. So into the first stitch, 1 double crochet. So this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 10 and this is 11. So slip stitch into the top stitch here. Slip stitch into your chain 2. Then continue. Chain 3. I'm going to continue until 18 rows of this. And this is it. So this is half of the back and front panel, and this is the other half of the back and front panel. And this is 2 inches. So I'm going to continue until 10 inches. So that's going to give me like 18 rows. So I'm going to continue until 10 inches. And if you are working on, so 10 inches is going to be half of the front panel and back panel. But if you are working on a small size and you want to add maybe allowance, so if you're working on 36 inches, so the 6 inches is going to give you 8 inches. 36 inches is going to give you 8 inches. And if you're working on 40 inches, 40 inches is going to give you 10 inches. So with allowance, I'm working on 40, I'm working on 36 inches with allowance of 2 inches. So I'm working on 10 inches. This is 2 inches. So I'm going to continue until 10 inches. And 10 inches is going to give me 18 rows. So right now I have a total of 18 rows, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But for the 18th row, I'm not done because I'm going to join the sleeves together. So you're going to fold this. So now you're going to have one part of the sleeve and one part of the body. So this is going to be the sleeve part and this is going to be the body part. So I'm almost done with the body part, but not fully done because I'm going to join the sleeve together. So I'm going to be joining these parts together to get back to this point. I'm back to my chain two, so I'm going to chain one, attach to this, chain one again, then place one double crochet rather, one double crochet into this, then join into this, another double crochet into your chain two, and join into this. So double crochet into this stitch here, connect to this, to the next stitch, double crochet into this, connect into this, double crochet into this, connect, so you're going to continue this way until you get back to your next chain two. So this is it. So keep repeating this until you get to the next chain two, which is here. Now I'm back to this point. I'm going to chain one, connect to this, chain one again, then I have my two double crochet into this. So now the sleeve is connected. So now you can work one double crochet each into every stitch until you get to the next slip stitch. So I'm back to this point, and I'm just going to make my slip stitch. So now I have my complete total of 18 rows. So now this is the sleeve area. This is from shoulder to sleeve, and this is 18 rows. So now I'm going to take measurements. So this is 10 inches. This is 10 inches. And I have my second panel here, which is still the same thing as the first panel. We're going to make 2 rows of extra length. So this is going to be like an extension to the back panel. Slip stitch, chain 2, turn. Then 1 double crochet into the next. So now this is it. So I'm going to work back up. I'm going to work back up until I get to this point. So this is the first row. From here to this point. Like I said, we're going to make 2 rows, then the third row is for joining. So chain 2, turn into the same stitch, because your chain 2 does not count as a stitch. So into the same stitch, you're going to have 1 double crochet, then 1 double crochet back down until the last stitch. So into the last stitch here, you're going to have 1 double crochet. So to make the third one, then we'll need to join the other panel, because you're working on 2 panels. So this is 1 panel, then the other panel. So this on this side, so chain 1, this, then connect, go into the next stitch, go into the same stitch here, place 1 double crochet, then connect into this, into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet, then connect to the opposite side, just as we did on this for the sleeve. Next stitch, go into it, join together. So you're going to repeat this until you get to the top stitch. That's the last stitch. I'm back to the top stitch. It's going to chain to then cut. So now this is it. So for the full length here is from shoulder to 20 inches. (20.5 inches). So the full length is 20.5 inches. And the sleeve length is, I'm working on 21 inches as the sleeve length. So now I'm having 14 inches. Okay, I'm having 15 inches. So I'm going to make extra length because I'm still going to have the band. So I'm still going to work extra few inches more. So maybe I'm just going to make 5 more rows of the sleeve. You can begin from anywhere. So I'm just going to begin from here. Make a chain of 3 or 2. So this is 1, then 2, 3. Into the next stitch, you need to have 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet round until you are back to the stitch. I'm back to this last stitch here. So I'm going to slip stitch into this. Chain 2 or chain 3, then into the next stitch, not this, into the next stitch, you have 1 double crochet. Then continue with 1 double crochet until you get to the last stitch again, which is here. Then you slip stitch. You're going to go in around for 5. I'm going around for 5 rows. It depends on the length of your sleeve. I'll be going around for 5 rows until I start my ribbing. So this is row number 2. I already have my 5 rows, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to make the last row before making the ribbon, but that will be my color base. So I'm going to go in with a double crochet each into every stitch until the last stitch. I'm going to slip stitch to this. So once this is done, I'm going to make a chain of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So once you have your chain of 13, you are going to skip the last 2 chain. skip 1 2 into the third. You're going to go in with a double crochet, so you yarn over and double crochet into the third chain, double crochet into every other chain to have a total of 11. So now you should be having a total of 11 stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So you're going to skip this stitch. This is your first stitch, so you're not going to count your first stitch. Going with the second stitch, 1 2 into the third stitch, you're going to go in with a slip stitch. So 1 2 3 and slip stitch into the third. Count 3 stitches again. 1 2 into the third stitch, another slip stitch. Count again. 1 2 into the third stitch, another slip stitch. So you should have this. Then you can turn, no chain, go into the first stitch, not this but into this. So into the first stitch, going with a double crochet, a double crochet into every other stitches until the last stitches to complete a total of 11 stitches. Into the last stitch, place a double crochet. Now you're going to chain 2, turn, and work back down 1 double crochet into every stitch, and work 1 double crochet into every stitch back down. Into the first stitch, 1 double crochet, and 1 double crochet into every other stitches. Into the last stitch, going with a double crochet. Now skip 2 stitches again, 1 2 into the third, have your slip stitch. Skip 3 again, skip 2 stitches again, 1 2 into the third, and that slip stitch. Again, 1 2 into the third, and that slip stitch, which means you are skipping 9 stitches in total. Turn, into the first stitch, which is this, going with a double crochet, no chain, just going with a double crochet into the first stitch. A double crochet into every other stitches. To complete a total of 11. So you're going to keep repeating this until you have your last 3 stitches. Turn. So you should be having something like this. This. And that slip stitch into the third stitch. 1 2 into the third stitch. under slip stitch into the third stitch, 1 2, then third stitch, then you can work back up. So continue this. So I've gotten to this point and I'm having 3 stitches, which is 1 2 and 3. So now I'm going to, I already have my chain 2, so I'm going to connect to this, connect into the other part. Into the first stitch, 1 double crochet, connect to the opposite side, the next stitch, so join together. Now under double crochet into the next, you connect into the opposite side, so into the last stitch, your double crochet also, also connect it, chain 2, then cut, begin to press down. So you should be having this, then pick your extra yarn, so this is it. So this is done on this side and also on this side. So now we have this. So now we're going to focus on the edges. That'll be, you're going to work in round into the neckline, back to this, down to the base, until you get back to this point. Chain 2 into the first stitch, going to have 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet into every other stitches. So you're going to go in round until you are back to this. So 1 double crochet into every stitch. So I'm going to have 1 double crochet, chain 2 and slip stitch into this. So I already have my color base into every, here also is 1 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet rather than 2 double crochet, and I have it into every, all the edges. And so I'm back to this point. So now I'm going to, work on the ribbon. So into the lower part, we're going to be making a decrease, but not like the first one. So it's going to be, make a chain of 12. So you're going to chain 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. You're going to skip 2, the first 2, 1 2, and go 1 double crochet into the third stitch. So skip over the first 2, 1 2, and into the third, going with a double crochet. So we are repeating the same thing we did here for this, but the difference is we're not going to be skipping 9 stitches. double crochet into every stitch for a total of 10 stitches. 2, 3. So skip 1, 2, and into the third stitch place a slip stitch. Skip 2 again, 1, 2, into the third stitch again, and that slip stitch. Turn and a double crochet into the first stitch without skipping or making a chain. Go into every stitch with 1 double crochet for a total of 10 stitches. Chain 2, turn, work or place double crochet into every stitch until the last stitch. Into the last stitch and double crochet. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, into the third, place a slip stitch, and that slip stitch into the third stitch, 1, 2, into the third stitch again, third stitch, and that slip stitch. So you're going to go in that way until the end of the lower part. So go in 1 double crochet again for a total of 10 stitches. Last stitch, 1 double crochet. So you make sure you have 10 stitches in total. That's if you are working with 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Always make sure you count because you are likely to reduce and increase. Skip 2 stitches and place a slip stitch into the third stitch. So skip 1, 2, into the third, you have your slip stitch. Skip 2 again, 1, 2, into the third again, another slip stitch. Turn without making a chain. The first stitch, 1 double crochet, and 1 double crochet into every stitch. You should be having this. So continue until you are back to your next corner space, which is this. I'm back to this point, so I'm just going to slip stitch, chain 2, then cut. So now I'm going to work on the chest area. And to begin that, I'm going to start from here. I'm going to insert my hook, then make a chain of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you have your chain of 7, then you skip 2, 1, 2, and into the third, going with 1 double crochet. So on this part, we are not going to be making any increase. So now you should have 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now then skip 1, one, and slip stitch into the second. So you skip this, slip stitch into the second, skip this and slip stitch into this. So this is it. Turn without making a chain. Into the first stitch, one double crochet. Into every other stitches, one double crochet. One, two, turn, and repeat the same. One double crochet into the 5 stitches. One, two, three, 4, 5. Skip this and slip stitch into the next. You're going to skip this and slip stitch into this. Skip this and slip stitch into this. Turn and under 5 double crochet. Skip this, slip stitch into the next. Skip this, slip stitch into the next. Turn again and under 5 double crochets. So you are repeating this until you are back to this. So you are back to this point. I'm going to work back down. Then slip stitch into the last stitch here. Chain 2 and cut. Go back into it. Pick up a strand. If you're using 2 strand yarn, pick up a strand. But if you're using 1 strand yarn, you can just open it up. Then tie 2 times. And cut. So now this is done. So we are done securing all edges, and this is it. So this is the inner part. And this is the outer part. So if you have any excess yarn to trim off, you can go ahead and trim off your excess yarn. And we are done with this. If you feel like to put in buttons, you can put in buttons in. But I'm just going to leave it this way. So thank you for watching to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next class. Bye.